We have our main breeders in our barn. Really, you just need something that has three sides for wind protection and a covering for rain protection. And if you are in a colder climate, you can always add a tarp or a fourth side in the winter months if you need to. A lot of people start out with what we call a breeding trio, and that is two does and a buck. And that will get your family a decent amount of meat in a year. You can choose to have your babies grow out in the cages with the moms, or you can choose to separate them so that you can rebreed mom sooner and have more babies. So how we do it is we do separate the babies at 6 weeks of age, and if they are not sold to another family, or basically if they're not sold to a family for a pet or for breeding stock, then they go out in what we call rabbit tractors, and they are little mobile houses. We use the Salatin style tractor for these, and they get moved on pasture every day. So essentially they are taking our grass and turning it into protein for our family. This is grass that we would normally mow, and we try not to go over the same spot in the yard within 6 months to give any pathogens in the soil to die down and to reduce any disease pressure that they may face from being on the same ground close together. So depending on your space and what you have, just grow them out all in cages, or you could put them on your yard to help be able to grow more out at a time and to utilize the grass in your yard.
Okay. So I'm sure I've seen it on your Instagram about these mobile cages, but do they have bottoms?
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, you also ask about the poop, which I forgot to mention.
Oh, right.
When they're in the cages, you can collect all the poop. When they're in these tractors, they do not have a solid bottom. They have wooden slats. I think ours are currently like 1.75 inches separated, and those are down there because rabbits will dig out. A lot of people, if you do something like a chicken wire or a wire bottom, it will smash the grass down and the grass can't come up through. But with
Okay.
the wooden slats, grass can come up between those slats and allow the rabbits to eat the grass. So
Okay.
we do lose the manure per se to our yard by having the rabbits out on pasture. But I will tell you, we have the greenest backyard in the county from these
Wow.
rabbits. And it was
Yeah.
amazing to see this spring because like we couldn't stay on top of mowing it. It was
Wow.
so lush and full from these rabbits being out there on pasture. So
Wow. And so rabbit manure is one that you can put straight on in your garden. Is that correct?
yes, rabbit manure
Mhm.
is a cold compost, meaning it can be used directly on your plants. The same day it comes out of the rabbit's behind, it can go on your plants.
That's awesome.
Unlike chicken or cow that has to wait up to 6 months before it can be used. Making
Mhm.
it a very valuable fertilizer. It is 2 parts nitrogen, 1 part phosphorus, and 1 part potassium
Okay. That's
NPK.
awesome. That's actually my motivation really for wanting to get rabbits. And then maybe just having a backup in case we do need food. We'll have a male and a female, and then we can just put them together if we need a food source. It's just sort of like a preparedness thing. I know we could do it if we needed to, despite the cuteness factor. I've done things, I've had to do things over the years. I had to get past my issues to do the things. So I know we can. But like right now, I don't particularly want to raise them for meat. But if I were to get into rabbits for that purpose, is there a specific breed that would be best for that?